Um, I want to touch on something also, guys. Um, what's of spirit is spirit, what's of man is man, right? In the spiritual world, just like man, we have a system of things where they, in modernized society, like here guys talking about the streets, and I mean, streets are the code of the streets and stuff. There's a system of things. Um, I don't know, like no snitching and so on. If you snitch, you get beat down. You know what I'm saying? You know, like stuff that doesn't fit right. Like if you wear the wrong colors in the wrong community, you could get beat up and so on. Um, no, when they take it to corporate American stuff, man, if you reveal secrets from one company to another company, you could lose your job and stuff. And I mean, like, there's like violations, ethical codes of violation, like stuff like as simple as sexual harassment. You could lose your job because there's a system and things to eliminate chaos and so on, right? And also in politics and stuff too. If you say the wrong racial epithet, you could lose your job and stuff. You know what I mean? You know, there's consequences to stuff you're doing stuff. Well, I always thought, man, when I smoked that pot, you know what I mean? Like I swear to God, like I can't even like even in Christianity, religious stuff, you can't even swear by God, right? Because that's a taboo, right? So I'm gonna be careful with my words and so on. Well, I will always reanalyze stuff, and some stuff became clearer, and some stuff haven't. Okay, I was wondering like, why will the the dragon, okay, with all the rainbow colors and stuff, be cursing? Like I was sleeping. I wake up like 3:33 in the morning. Like that was it. Every morning I was waking up 3:33 in the morning under that, and it didn't make any sense. That this one time, I'm seeing this dragon and he's cursing. Like he doesn't want to look at me and stuff. And and he just, I was like, why is like, that's the first time I ever I could actually put words coming out of the dragon, you know what I mean, and cursing. What happened? I was violated, and as a punishment, um, to that dragon, he had to expose himself. You know what I mean? That's why he's upset. Like I remember growing up in Trinidad. No, this is the parallel. This is the whole man is parallel to the spiritual world, right? Just like day is parallel to night. Is the only difference is you can't really see at night. You know what I mean? So you see the difference now. We are in the physical form. We are just as night. You know what I mean? Because only difference is like at night you can't really see. You know what I mean? Because the road is still a road in the daytime. If you get comfortable walking the road in the daytime and the night and so on, you could actually close your eyes now and walk that road. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's a parallel. The parallelity I want to bring in between the spirit world and the physical world. Okay. Well, I remember my boy. If you guys from La Hakata Phase 7 and so on, man, you guys remember Tony and Harden. We used to call Harden Trouble, right? You know what I mean? Well, anyways, they would do a lot of mischievous stuff and so on, right? By our standard, it's forgivable. But their parents locked them out. We were all the same age, man. We were like 12 and 13. And I mean, so Trouble would have been about 10 years old, and Tony would have been about 13 years old. But anyways, their parents locked them out of the house naked. You know what I mean? And like people in the neighborhood felt sorry, so we'll give them clothes. I remember like going up to them and stuff. I was playing pitch and stuff, man. They was naked and stuff, man. I'm like, oh God, boy, Harden, like I could smell shit coming out your ass and shit, man. And I'm saying, I mean, so it was make playing tree hole really uncomfortable. Okay, so and everybody will talk about it like, yo, their parents locked them outside naked, man. Oh my God. You know what I mean? You can see his dingling, and Dawn Marie's telling the story about it. You can see it. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh God. You know what I mean? I get it. Well, there's some kind of punishment, and like remember now, right? If you big bad and terrible, and your parents punishing you, that you gotta expose yourself, you're gonna be really, really high rated and cursing and stuff, right? That's why the devil was cursing that day. You know what I mean? Because he knew that in 2018 to 2020, that they're gonna be messing with me so badly that I'm gonna be thinking all the impossible things, and it was unnecessary. Okay, because they thought I was doing something illegal. You know what I mean? You gotta remember, always remember that now. So now I'm falling back and I'm thinking the worst. I'm thinking like, okay, it's gonna eventually stop. They're gonna realize I'm not into drugs, I'm not into guns, I'm not doing anything. You know what I mean? Because that's what they're looking for. Because they hated my car lights, and they was trying to justify like really messing with me, but they can't use car lights. Because remember, at first they thought it was illegal. That's why. Why would I get a ticket about my car lights for? Because they thought it was illegal. Even though I showed, asked Shazad Khan and everybody in the car club, I would go literally to the police station to talk with them, but nobody wanted to talk with me. Before I got a ticket now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did everything. That's what people fail to remember. I did everything possible to avoid that car ticket. But they don't like car lights. And that's what people realizing, man. They're failing to realize. I'm from Watertown, New York. Okay? I used to have lights on my mirror, and they would give me a hard time for that. If you have tints on your window, they give you a hard time for that. You know what I mean? It's not only limited to Watertown. That's the United States of America. Any police town, any state or town you go into, you know what I mean? They're bored. You know what I mean? Cops are literally bored. I'm like, they will give you a hard time for anything they deem possible. That's deemed possible. You know what I mean? But as a 39-year-old, I've been through that part many times, so I knew what to do. Well, anyways, so now they really wanted me. They wanted to find anything on me, man. So literally, they put out an all-point bulletin on me, man. You know what I mean? I could go anywhere, and they had people trying to be cool to get information from me and stuff because they really thought I was doing something, or they just wanted to find anything that I'm doing illegal so they could justify messing with me and so on. Well, the only thing that they thought I was doing illegal, they thought I was frauding the government of my mental illness because I'm collecting 3 paychecks on disability. Okay, and 1996 was that warning. You know what I mean? Because like when the guy pulled the firearm on me, I saw that. Okay, when I went out on my birthday in 2019 with Edmund and all them guys, I asked anybody. I wasn't drinking alcohol and stuff, right? When I came out to the bar, my girl and stuff was drunk. Okay, the Puerto Rican girl I was dating and stuff, man, she was drunk, and I just looked up and I saw the worst, ugliest features. Like you remember the Devil Advocate and stuff, man. When the wife of the lawyer could see the facial demons out of like the ordinary people, but it looked like she was just being paranoid, and I'm sorry, she was being schizophrenic. When she saw the faces and the big teeth and the face, the mouth of the demons was stretched out, and the werewolf teeth came out and so on. And I mean, that's how I literally saw on one of the people. I don't want to call the names and stuff. I probably already did. You know what I mean? And I saw that day and stuff, man. I just closed my eyes, I shake that off, man. You know what I mean? Because like it's kind of like Christ saying, "Get thee behind me, Satan." Now that's at that point, that's what I said. You know what I mean? I look back up and so on, and everything was normal. You know, I even noticed that person is not even in my circle anymore. They will call me from time to time looking for apartments and so on. You know what I mean? But I guess what happened is like, okay, it's time for you to go, Mr. X, because we don't want anything being revealed. You know what I mean? I really, the Bible is factual, but you have to read into it and interpret it. Okay, Nephilims do exist. Okay, evil spirits do exist. Okay, spirits do exist. A spirit could do good and a spirit could do bad. Cause the same parallelity of a human being. A human being could do good and a human being could do bad. Okay, and they kind of live together. And I'm saying because it's like the body live without a body cannot function without the heart. You know what I mean, if you was to separate the day and the night, that's like what you're doing. It's separating the heart from the body, or the soul from the body. You know what I mean, or the head from the body. It's all one. You know what I mean, right? So like every person that exists in this earth is protected by a spiritual presence. Okay, that person may feel it but won't actually know it. So like, if, for instance, if I'm gonna get a really powerful person, if Trump was to happen to, because like he's a really powerful person, he could send somebody to assassinate. Okay, boom, the assassination of JFK, right? Those people that plot against JFK and stuff, man. They, I don't say as Lee Oswald. You know, what I mean, don't say as Oswald, okay? Because it goes deeper than him and so on, okay? But that whole syndicate, trust me, man, they're not gonna get away from that because like there's eyes that sees all things, okay? And it's not these makeshift um, um, small time energies and stuff, man. I'm talking about omnipotent omniscience sees all, knows all person, man. And I mean, that's the one that they gotta be fearful of. Oh man, everybody's on this planet, on this earth, is protected, you know, and that's the reason why. Cause I'm protected, and they was having fun with me, man. Just like they was having fun with Job, but Job got paid back at the end. You know what I mean? Cause they damaged my radios and stuff, man. I'm not gonna get compensated for that. Even when I was talking to the doctor at the VA office and stuff, she was like, "Well, Mr. Thorpe, well, you wasn't on medication and stuff, so I don't think no, you wasn't on medication, so you won't get." I trying to quote, man. I don't want to paraphrase anymore, man. You was not on medication, so no, you're not gonna get compensated for your car accident in Canada. You know what I mean? You see what I'm working with? She knew it was their fault, but I'm not gonna get compensated for it. Okay, so my radios that they damaged, I literally lost 6 radios. I'm gonna take a loss in that. You know what I mean? So the spirits that be said, okay, fear is fear. You got to expose yourself to him. That's why he was cursing. Like, cause cause Hollywood have some parallelity, reveal stuff to us and so on, right? Right? And people were like, that's the Illuminati and so on. And I mean, well, be it, I'm not questioning that. It's like a tree falling in the wood. I don't care about it, okay? I don't care about the intricacies of it. I just take in the bigger picture of it, okay? That is meaningful to me. Well, everybody will say to growing up and so on, man, don't think the devil would be somewhere with horns and and a goat face and stuff, and I mean something scary. You know, the devil could be a handsome little chick down the street and so on, or sorry, a beautiful chick down the street, or a handsome guy knocking on your door and so on. And I mean, he's not going to come as the devil because he's going to scare you away. I mean, when I was at 3:33 in the morning, when I woke up and I saw the dragon or the snake with all the beautiful colors and stuff, man. You know what I mean? Cursing and so on. Like he was pissed. He was really, really pissed. That's why he had to expose himself to me. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get compensated for this. You know what I mean? Cause they wanted me to fall. They have mind reading techniques and stuff, man. And I mean like I have a shirt that when I was shopping earlier this year and stuff, I went to Ross and I was shopping and I was like, yo, I recognize this shirt, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like the stuff I do recognize now, it's designed to alert me when something destructive is coming. Just like when I saw the 3 women walking in deployment, and then half a second later, bang, the ID went off. You know what I mean? That was a warning. Like some warnings come quick like that. You gotta be quick on your analytical game, and some warnings like you have time to see it coming. Well, when I saw the shirt and stuff, man, because I knew this was something told me this was a year for me to die. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna embrace it. I didn't speak it out, I didn't talk it out in my apartment, nothing like that. But when I went to somebody's house and stuff, they recognized it immediately and they told me take it off. It's dumb. It's not an attractive shirt, and I threw it away because I threw it away because I knew in my mind what was going on, and they also knew that was going on. So they showed me like they could read my thoughts and stuff. That's crazy. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, I'm gonna take a loss, a physical loss. I'm gonna take a physical because I'm not gonna get any money back for them destroying my marriage. I'm not gonna get any money back for them destroying my radios, for the car accident. I telling everybody was them in the car accident in Canada. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take losses and stuff, but they had to expose themselves and so on. You know what I mean? No, me talking this out now to the wrong person, they may not understand what's going on. But like, we live among demons, man. Basically, you know what I mean? But I don't want to call them demons because they do some good and they're like the gatekeepers. You know what I mean? And me revealing like is a possibility that they could come back and assassinate me, but they can't do it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not the only one. You know what I mean? And they also too are protected. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't go and hurt them. You know what I mean? All right. You know, there's a saying like, touch not the Lord's anointed and do his prophets no harm. They still belong to God. You know what I'm saying? Nephilim still belong to God. You know what I mean? These, whatever you want to call it, these demonic creatures, they still belong to God. You know what I mean? Like it's a structure of order and it's a system to it. You know what I mean? They could only do stuff under the directions of God. Just like a federal agent. If a federal agent is caught in violation of stuff that is not in the directives and so on, it could be considered unconstitutional. It could be considered a straight violation. They could lose their job, and everybody, you know what I mean? Like there's penalties to it and so on. You know what I mean? If a federal agent kill an accidental gun discharge go off and somebody dies and stuff, and from the hands of a federal agent, not only do they lose their job, they're going to jail. So there's penalties to it and so on. You know what I mean? And for the fact that this was so big, like everybody was in on it, like it showed me like there also is a system of checks and balances. So I knew right away they had to get permission. You know what I mean? But that's on the spiritual side. On the physical side now, they had to get permission from the federal government. And this was just not one agency, it was agencies working together with the VA. You know what I mean? So I'm going to take a loss in this and so on. You know what I mean? But one thing, I don't have to worry about it because like, it's kind of like, I don't have to worry about it in the future. They can't go over, they can't redo this again to me in the future because it's kind of like you get off on a murder charge and they want to try you again for murder. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think that's a bit a good metaphor. You know what I mean? So they won't repeat this in the future because it will be ineffective. It won't be scaring me anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, how do I move on from here now? And I mean, like, I'm thinking like, I'm really going to be scarred for life because the minute something happened with my car again or a check engine light, I'm going to always be thinking they fuck with me. If my radio, if I'm driving and my radio going in and out or my amplifier is not coming on and stuff, I'm going to still think they fuck with me. You know what I mean? You know? So that's what I'm trying to say is like, if you had a gun in your hand and it's supposed to go forward, the bullet's supposed to go forward, but the bullet came back, and you realize it was them doing it. Every time that a backfire happens, you're gonna always think, like, is the federal government fucking with me, man? You know what I mean? So it's kind of one of those things. How do we move forward from here? I'm telling you, man, I'm fucked for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Which is it's a curse, but it's also a blessing because they cannot be fucking with me for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Like I think I will have a get out of free ticket now. You know what I'm saying? Because like, let's suppose I go down in Florida and stuff, man, and I beat up somebody and shit. Somebody fuck me and I beat him up. I think first time I'm gonna say, yo, I'm a disabled vet. Okay, I've been going through this stuff since 2018. Okay, I'm getting remnants like deja vu of what they was doing with me and stuff in northern New York and in Pennsylvania and in Brooklyn and stuff. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be a get out of free card, man. I mean, so that's it.